What's up, y'all? Let me tell you what, it's been hot as hell over here, so today I'm gonna be eating some cold noodles, but I still might end up working up a sweat. Let me tell you why. So cold noodles are a very popular food here in Korea, and when I'm talking cold, I'm talking about icy cold. I ain't talking room temperature. I mean, they threw in some extra broth, and there's literal ice particles. It's like a slushy, you know what I'm saying? So it's a kind of a unique experience if you've never had it before. These are very popular in Korea. Apparently back in the day they ate them in the winter, but now you can eat them whenever you want. There's a lot of variations of them, and I'm gonna be trying one that I've never tried before. This is called 불 비빔 냉면. So 불 means fire, 비빔 means mixed, 냉 means cold, and 면 means noodles. So fire, mixed, cold noodles. Now, when I say fire, I'm not talking about just warm, I'm talking scaldingly hot and spicy. I actually got this from a restaurant that kind of blew up because of this, of how spicy their naengmyeon is. And it was actually made famous by a YouTuber, a Korean YouTuber called Dorothy, who loves spicy food. And actually did I say actually like 15 times? And on the menu, you can select out of 4 different spiciness levels. I picked the highest level, this most spicy level, which is named Dorothy level. So this is gonna be an interesting experience because it's gonna be icy cold, but fiery spicy as well. And I don't really know what to expect, but it sounds kind of cool. I paid 10 bucks for everything you see here. Let me unwrap this and show you a close-up of what I'm working with. Oh yeah, apparently all the other Korean YouTubers have also done this after Dorothy made it famous. So this happened a while ago. I'm just late to the party once again. Alrighty, so you see that sauce? I think that is the Dorothy sauce, the really spicy sauce, and there's a good amount of it. Underneath are the noodles. There is some egg in there and a little bit of that broth, which is cold. And then other things in there. You know, I'm not an expert. I think there's probably some pickled radish and some other sesame seeds and stuff like that. While there is an egg in here, I ordered extra eggs because according to tradition, I just found out this today, when you get naengmyeon, a lot of times you'll eat the egg first to kind of protect the stomach, because even if you don't get a spicy version of these cold noodles, a lot of times you will throw in some of that Asian spicy mustard here and some vinegar as well, which they included here. Actually, pretty much every time you're gonna throw those things in there, unless you're a noob or something. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Oh, damn it, noob. If you eat this at a restaurant, they'll just have like bottles of it, and you can pretty much put in however much you want. Probably, I'd put in more than this, probably. I mean, this is a decent amount, but I don't know. I really love this spicy Asian mustard and the vinegar addition. Now you go ahead and mix it up, and I'll tell you, you hear that? It sounds weird. This is a frozen freaking brick of noodles, and it does require a little bit of mixing. So let me try my best here. I also heard that back in the day, these were eaten without cutting them, but in the modern day, we do cut them. So if you ever order this, they'll always give you not only those extra condiments, but also a pair of scissors so you can cut them up. It's much easier to eat that way. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. Sometimes you go for the single cut right across. Sometimes you go for the double cut like that. And that's making things quite a bit easier to work with here. It smells really good. My mouth's watering here. I don't honestly think I will need this extra broth here, but I will need these eggs. I'm gonna throw them in there. I'm gonna plate this so you can see it a little bit better. I'm gonna go with tradition. Since I am on an empty stomach, I am going to eat some of these eggs first. Good solid egg right there. Well cooked. And well peeled. Love me some eggs. Fun fact, Korean eggs are like always brown. And I've met Korean people who have been to America and they see the white eggs and they're shocked. Like, what the heck's up with these white eggs? Now, I'm getting a little bit of sauce on these eggs. And when I say little, I'm saying just a tad little bit here. Not much sauce, and I'm already feeling a little bit of that burn creeping up. Last time I did that really spicy curry, it was a quick spike up and a quick spike down. I'm hoping this one is similar and it's not like a lingerer. Let me try out this egg that was really coated in the sauce. Oh, tasty but spicy just from that little amount. I'm scared, but I'm going in. Oh. I should cut these one more time. Going in. For real this time. That's hot and cold. So weird. That's delicious. So far, so good. A lot of flavor. I would recommend, if you ever come to Korea, you gotta try the naengmyeon. A lot of times, at least in my experience, you might not see it as like a main dish at a restaurant, but if you ever go to a Korean barbecue place, which you definitely should, you might see this on the menu, probably, as kind of a side at a Korean barbecue place. I would say that usually the naengmyeon at these Korean barbecue places is probably not, you know, the best naengmyeon. This restaurant that I ordered from, this is their main dish, so it's really tasty. It's definitely next level. I'll be honest with you though, after that one good bite, I'm a little bit, I might have to call out Dorothy here. Because I'll be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a lot spicier than it is. This, so far, now I might eat my words later, but so far this is just mighty fine with a 5 out of 10 spice. 4 to 5. And that's just like perfect. This would be so good. So I was talking about if you ever go to a Korean barbecue place, personally, I really like it with like kalbi, kind of marinated pork or beef. And you grill it over a charcoal fire. Right at the table there. And let me tell you what. We all know that Korean barbecue, a lot of times you'll take a piece of lettuce, perla leaf or whatever, you'll throw some meat in there and other stuff and eat it like a little pocket, like a little, you know what I'm talking about, the lettuce wrap. And let me give you another piece of advice. Never 2-bite it or 3-bite it. You always 1-bite those. Anyway, everyone loves those. They're cool. You know what's really cool though? Taking some of that freshly grilled, right off the coals, marinated pork, taking it and putting it with some of this and eating it all together. Match made in heaven. Like I mentioned, I haven't really been going out a lot to eat. But now that I think about it, I really want to go eat some kalbi. It's such a good combination for multiple reasons. The texture contrast, the flavor contrast, and the temperature contrast. You get that fresh, hot grilled piece of meat with the cold noodles. Something about it, it just sings in the mouth, man. Now, I'll tell you what. This is by far the spiciest naengmyeon I've ever had. And it's weird because usually you eat spicy food that's hot temperature-wise as well. I mean, I might need an egg. It's creeping. This is a creeper. What was I saying? It's rare to eat something that's cold and spicy. Compared to the double whammy. Ugh. That was weird. Yeah. Yeah. Spicy, man. Ooh. These are spicier than the standard Korean fire noodles for sure. But again, you're eating those Korean fire noodles and they're really hot, fresh out the pan. It's like, it's a double whammy. So I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to really gauge here. I guess going on pure capsaicin levels. If we're talking Scovilles, I'm saying this is gonna have a beat. Remember that band, Seosin? I realize I haven't really talked about the flavor or like even what kind of noodles these are. I think there's buckwheat in these noodles and that's what gives them their kind of distinct look. They're kind of brownish, very thin, chewy. I think that a lot of that chew comes from probably what they're made of, but also because of the iciness, the cold factor. The flavor, I'm getting just spicy, hot, tangy. A little bit of savory, a little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of bitter, a little bit of umami. You're really getting everything, the whole package. But I'll tell you what, right now, I already know, I can confirm it. My stomach's gonna be hurting later. It's gonna be smarting something fierce. It's already bubbling. This might have been a bad idea. I'm kind of regretting this. Oh. All right, Mom. I'm calling it. Oh. All right, y'all. So definitely not the spiciest thing I've had ever in my life, but it's definitely spicy. For me personally, I wouldn't just go ahead and eat this as a meal. This would be perfect if you gave me half of this as a side for kalbi, and I would be loving it every single bite. It did get difficult toward the end. Anyway, I'll be honest, it's not really lingering as much as I thought, but it did get pretty spicy. I'll give you the name of this place if you want. It's just search like Dorothy Naengmyeon on YouTube or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll link the video if I can find it. Anyway, I'm skating out of here for now. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!